How's it going, guys? Philip Freezy with Mil-Spec Distribution here, and I'm here to talk to you today about the Graco Fusion ProConnect. It's a good replacement for the P2, and it has a retrofit kit for the Fusion AP guns. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so here it is, the Fusion PC or Fusion ProConnect. This thing is an awesome tool. It's replacing, I think, 13 parts in the front section of the gun in the fluid housing. This little cartridge right here is getting rid of your side seals, all the O-rings, springs, and little pieces associated with it. So I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on how to put it together out of the box and how to check your cartridges to make sure whether or not they're bad. And it comes with this chart also on how to go through the steps in checking the cartridge. So make sure you take a look at this, read it, get familiar with it. It's all important information, and if you use these cartridges properly, it's going to save you a lot of time and keep you making money. So let's get into it. When you get the gun out of the box, it's going to come like this without a cartridge or a mixing chamber in it. However, the manifold is already going to be attached to it. Unless you're buying the retrofit kit. If you buy the retrofit kit, it's going to come with just the fluid housing, the actual fluid housing part of the retrofit kit. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to put together out of the box. So first, you're going to take off your front cap. You'll get your mixing chamber. You'll see there's a slot right there. That slot's going to go on the bottom, okay? And of course, your chamber is labeled A side and B side, like always. So you can always use your gun as a reference. You got your A side labeled there. You got your B side not labeled. So the cartridge or the mixing chamber just gonna go in and give it like 1/8 of a turn, and that gets it properly aligned for the cartridge to go in. You see there's 3 holes in here, and these 3 holes are gonna match up with these 3 fixtures on the cartridge. And this is literally just going to slide over, and there's a little pin in the bottom of this cartridge that slides through the slot on that mixing chamber. And you just push it in until it snaps. That was really fast. Put your front cap back on. Put your air cap on. You'll see that the ProConnect still has check valves, so you'll still need to service your check valves as normal. But once you get all those parts together, just attach to your fluid manifold. Go ahead and pressurize, then open your fluid shutoff valves, check for leaks, and you're ready to spray. It's that simple. So now that we've done all that, let's say you've been spraying. A lot of guys are saying they're getting about 100 or so trucks out of this gun, out of this build. So I'm going to show you how you can check your cartridge to maintenance it, to make sure that it's bad before you throw it away. So again, these cartridges, they come in packs of 1, 3, and 5. So if you're getting 100 to 100 plus trucks out of these, that's well worth not having to rebuild side seals and you know, spending, you know, sometimes an hour plus rebuilding a gun. You can have this thing rebuilt in minutes, literally minutes. So I'm going to show you how that works. You actually don't even need to take this off. Of course, you're going to want to make sure your fluid shutoff valves are closed, both A and B. There's no pressure to the gun. Make sure your safety is on. Take off your air cap. Take off the front cap. The kit comes supplied with this little flathead, and you'll see there's just a little bit of space between the fluid housing and the cartridge. And you're just gonna put that little flathead right there and just give it a little bit of a pry and just kind of massage it off the mixing chamber. And then the cartridge comes out. So to test it, you'll see your A side is marked with this little QR code. I really just like to check the A side because the A side, as we all know, is the side that gets hard. So take this little grease fitting that comes supplied with it, slide it over the A side, take this little rubber flap, and that's going to separate your A side and B side to make sure you don't get any cross contamination, and slide it through there so that you can see a separation on both sides. Take your grease gun, attach it right here, 1 or 2 shots of grease while you're looking through the center of that. If you see grease come out, then you know it should be working. If you don't see grease out, then your cartridge is probably bad. Go ahead and throw that cartridge away and grab a new cartridge out of your kit. If you do get grease out and you know it's good, then you just want to check your mixing chamber. So to take your mixing chamber, you just give it a little twist and it's going to slide right out. Again, you don't even have to take this off the fluid manifold. So it makes things really, really easy. And then you'll want to take your drill bit. Obviously your small one is going to go on the sides. Your bigger drill bit is going to go down through the center port. So clean your side ports and your center port with your drill bit. Once you know that that's clean, again, the slot goes in the bottom. Give it a little turn. Whether your cartridge is still good or you're putting a new cartridge in, you're just going to slide it over again. Press it till it pops. Put your front cap back on. Put your air cap back on. You're ready to get back to spraying. So there you have it, the Fusion PC or Fusion ProConnect. It's been a great tool for us so far. A lot of our guys are loving it. So whether you're thinking about switching from a P2 to the Fusion gun, the ProConnect, it's been getting a lot of really good reviews. Also for you Fusion AP users, if you're thinking about getting the retrofit kit, I highly recommend it. Yeah, especially if you're spending a lot of downtime maintaining guns. So if you have any questions, give us a call. Leave us some comments if you have something else that you'd like to know or see us do in another video. So that's all I have for you today, and we'll see you on the next one.